Alright, what's happening, y'all? Right now I'm back in my bathroom and I'm in my Best Buy shirt because I literally just got off my shift and don't got too much time before midnight hits to do this speech. So let's get started. Alright, of many civilizations, who had unexpectedly influenced us? The Aztecs. There are of many reasons we're pioneered in medicine, architecture, and technology. I've done research for weeks and found what has affected our technology and culture. Today I'm here to help you explore the history, achievements, or advancements and style of the Aztecs. According to Aztec history, an article published and updated through 2006 to 2017, the Aztec Empire was founded in Mexico by the Mexicas. They had built their city based on the god, I hope I'm not saying this incorrectly, Huitzilopochtli. It's a bit of a tongue twister. The city was one of the largest in the world. They had strong military roots and organized the empire through fear. The Aztec and Spanish culture eventually clashed, and the Aztec culture nearly became extinct because of this clash. Speaking of the culture clash, Aztecans had lots of culture, basically. According to Bernard Ortiz, in the Aztecan methodology published in 2016, as architecture and clothing was influenced by their culture. Regardless of age and sex, everyone was educated, well educated. Everyone, pretty much had to learn from the books and scrolls and all that good stuff. This was rare in the rest of the world. So in the rest of the world, of course, you would have women a little bit less educated compared to men. There were priorities. But for the Aztecans, there were no priorities. Equal opportunity, 2017, yeah. There were clear social status differences, although. Common people and slaves wore your standard loincloths, and the middle class folk wore loincloths as well, but they were embedded or embroidered with certain fabrics, so to make them look shinier and stuff. The upper class wore headdresses and skirts. Most of the upper class visited temples as well. Templo Mayor was one of the many. I don't have my visual aid because it's in the presentation, but that would be on my visual aid. I'd point back there. And it was a market in which basically became Mexico City. Teotihuacan, another tongue twister, I would point back over there, was a site built on lava pools and water. Now that we've talked about style, let's go on ahead and talk about our advancements. And then the transitions, I would, but I can't really do the transitions right now because I'm kind of got a limited amount of space. But I know that we're supposed to do them. According to Amber Heard on an article named Quetzalcoatl, updated from 2013 to 2016, Aztecs have created many inventions in which can represent their history. They created a calendar stone with 365 days, 20 days per month, and 18 months per year. Sorry, I wrote it down kind of weird. I gotta rewrite that. Technology also heavily represented weapons. They had wooden swords embedded with obsidian and flint. It has been said possible to cut a horse's head clean off with these obsidian swords. They also had clubs, spears, lances, darts, bow and arrows, and slings. All this was developed through the Aztecs, so they did it all on their own. Considering all they had was sticks and stones and the advantages of nature, it was pretty is pretty impressive. So, as discussed, I had explained the history, style, and advancements of Aztecans. And the Aztecans were intelligent and gave us Americans these tools for ideas and stuff like that. There are things that we have used today that we take from the Aztecans, essentially. I might have to put in some examples. This is rough, okay? It's to be determined. We have to thank them for their technology, education, and fashion sense. And that would be it. Not exactly 6 minutes, but I'll throw in some extra stuff. All right.